Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrible General Health System's Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. I'm Jacob DeGate, and I'm joined by an old friend here at HTV, Stan Gravois from Terrebonne General Health System. Thank you very much for joining us, Stan.
Thanks, Jacob. Good to be back.
All right, good to have you. All right, what we got going on here about some free physicals for school students out
Yeah,
there?
in Terrebonne Parish, for the longest time, Dr. Dickie Haydell has sort of been our savior. He's a guy who put together like 30 years ago, when I was still coaching in the high schools, a free physical session for all of the kids. So if you were a student athlete in Terrebonne Parish, didn't matter if it was a private school or a public school, you had an outlet to go get a free physical. That continues today, 30 plus years later. And as a matter of fact, it's going to happen this Saturday. About 9 years ago, when I started working with Terrebonne General, we actually reached out to Dr. Dickey and said, is there anything we can do? So we provide a lot of the auxiliary help, the blood pressure checkers. We also help them get some additional physicians together to do this. So again, the culmination of all of that happens this Saturday morning over at H.L. Bourgeois in their spectator gym. It's basically where the girls go into one line, the boys go into another line. They go through with their schools. Schools are designated to come in at certain times. And within 2 hours, we have probably 650 to 800 kids who go through and get these free physicals.
Wow, that's a bunch. That's a bunch. And there you have it on the screen right there, the different times. You got HL Bourgeois and Evergreen starting in the morning at 8:30 to 9. Then you got Vanderbilt from 9 to 9:20, Terrebonne and Homer Junior High from 9:20 to 9:50, and that's Homer Christian School.
Yeah.
9:50 to 10 a.m. And then who are the next two?
So you have South Terrebonne and LaCache Montague Middle. And basically what happens is you line up the feeder school with the school they're ultimately going to end up at. So obviously you have all the kids from the same area. That's going to be from 10 to 10:25, then 10:25 to 10:45, you have Ellender, Oaklawn Middle, which is kind of weird for me to say because when we were growing up, it was Oaklawn Junior High, but now it's designated as a middle school, along with Grand Collier Middle School. And then from 10:45, CCA wraps it up. They finish at about 10 o'clock. And trust me, folks, I know you see there like the times are sort of close. The physicians are so good at this. Usually there's not a lapse time. They don't overlap. So it really works out well. And there are a lot of people that don't understand the deal with physicals. The Louisiana High School Athletic Association mandates that if you are a student athlete in our schools in Louisiana, you have to have a working physical that is 365 days within length. After that, it's no good. So if your child out there was a junior or a senior, well, let's not say seniors because they're going to be moving on, a junior on down, they have to get another physical. This is going to last for the entire school year next year, so why not get it knocked out the way now? That's one. And two, why not get it for free? You just come in and get it for free.
All right. And again, if you happen to miss your time, is that something where you can go at a different time?
I'm glad you asked that. So let's assume you're an HL Bourgeois student and you couldn't make it there for 8:30 in the morning, which was your designated slot. If you come a little later in the day at 10 o'clock, we'll certainly get you in. Now listen, at 10 o'clock, it's the folks from, South Terrebonne I see that are going to be there. We may put you in the back of those kids or kind of work you in with them, but no, it doesn't matter. This is the only way we don't have everybody coming in at 8:30 in the morning. Another interesting point is last year we actually had a handful of kids from Lafourche Parish. We don't mind. If they're from Central Lafourche, South Lafourche High School, Thibodeau, E.D. White, and they happen to come in, what we do is we keep those physicals and we send it to the athletic director of those schools. So it's just a way for everybody that's in need of these free physicals to get it out of the way.
So it's free service. Do you have to bring anything, or you just show
Nothing.
up with yourself?
Show up. We would love for parents to come, obviously, to accompany the kids, but you have senior kids who are a little bit older in age or going to be senior kids who sometimes come on their own. But in most cases, the parents come, there is a place, there's a staging area where they can sit while their child goes through the process of the physical. Or if they're a little nervous about it, they're more than welcome to go with the child the entire way. And they can go to each station because it is sort of a station-to-station type thing. But I can tell you this, if you go in, you're probably going to be in and out in 15 minutes. Again, it works for 365 days, so it covers all of next school year. It does not matter if you're at, again, Oak Lawn Middle School or Vanderbilt Catholic Senior High School, whatever the case may be, you need to have a physical to play sports in Terrebonne Parish, and that's what we're there for.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to get it done again for free and quick. 15 minutes, that's not bad. If you go to a doctor's office, you're probably going to wait a lot longer than 15 minutes to
You're
get it
going
done.
to wait a lot longer, and when you get your bill in, sometimes it's going to be a little bit more than free, And I can't help, again, we have to thank Dr. Dickey for what he's done all these years, Dr. Dickey Haydell and Haydell Family Practice. They have been the genesis behind this. Terrebonne General has sort of jumped on board with them to help out, but it's very efficient, very fast, and it's something that needs to be done. Coaches want it out of the way ASAP, so this is, what we're trying to put together for them.
Okay, and again, it's this Saturday coming up at HL Bourgeois. We'll put the times up there one more time. Again, this is one-time thing to get it over with and get it done for free. It's something that you need to do. Got a lot of athletes in the parish, and it's a good opportunity to get it done for free.
Definitely. And by the way, don't call me after and ask me, can I get it free after this? This is your time to get it done.
Well, good deal. Well, thanks again for joining us, Dan. We certainly miss you here, but good to have you back on the desk.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right, stay tuned for more right here on HTV.